I'm back. My name is Sima, and it's been a great pleasure having you always there, viewing my content, and my consistency has been really contentious. We can have stories and stories as why I was not consistent and bring you something really great. But as I one time mentioned it, that my vlog is not particularly, or my channel is not particularly about being able to cash in a check, but it's about fixing society. And I'm not going to look at the algorithms that control YouTube so I can get the following or whatever, even go and buy fake viewers, and followers and kind of stuff. No, I'm not going to do it, because for me, my work is to fix society. And that's the reason why I always say, don't you follow, don't you subscribe if you really think it's not appropriate. Don't. But today I bring you a very contentious issue, and it is called transparency in men or relationships inclined on the male side. And it's what we're going to be talking about after this. We're back, and we're talking about transparency with men. Now, it's unfortunate that you men of today have been born in this age, and you are supposed to put away some of your hardwiring, or put your hardwiring to understanding that the female species don't understand when we keep quiet. Now, I don't want to mix two things. There is transparency when it comes to our dealings, our finances, our how we execute our businesses, how we do basically our personal life, and our hardwiring. Those are two different things. I might be having something hard disturbing me, perturbing me, and I very well know that my woman is not in position to help, but she can listen. And when it comes to a man, we are not really the typical people who are going to just tell someone to listen. We're only going to tell someone who can fix, or has the potential to fix, or has the avenue onto which we can fix something. We just don't say things. Vis-a-vis the ladies who will tell you, I'm very glad, I know you don't have the money or a solution to this, but thank you for the listening ear. Now, we just different. We just look at things differently. We just perceive problems and hardships differently. Someone just wants you to at least listen and put yourself in their shoes, and maybe cry with them, and then maybe hug with them, and that's gonna make them at least feel better. For us, we're like, dude, can you fix this? No, I cannot fix it. Get out of my way. Next, can you fix this? Yes, I can try. What were you saying? In what way? That is men. Now, every time you women are castigating us for being quiet and having things run into our minds, and we boil with those things, it's not because we don't want to tell you, or we are hiding something from you, but in our hardwiring, it's like wasting time. Yes, do you understand? It's like wasting time. It's sheer wasting time. Why do you have to go to a place where there's no food when you're hungry? Go to a restaurant where you're gonna get food. Even if you don't have money, maybe you can ask, and then maybe you'll get the food. But in a restaurant, how do you go to a bank? Maybe in the bank you can maybe ask for money or take a loan, but how do you go to an arsenal when you're hungry? Are you crazy? So that's what runs into our mind. But today I'm looking at the transparency when it comes to our financial dealings. Now, a couple of my friends are having issues. And I've gotten a chance to speak to the ladies, and the ladies are saying, our men are mistaking us for being materialistic and high maintenance, and they think we're asking for stuff. We're not asking for stuff. We just want to be in the planning and also understand how the money has managed to come after we planned, and maybe even how it's being spent. But it's going to be very hard for me not to be high maintenance or just ask when you put me into the back seat. When we're together, when times are hard and finances are not there, and when you just go, we never see where the money goes. I'm just allowed to see what you want me to see. Another person told me that my man had no problem only until you talked about money issues. Now, gentlemen, let's be honest. How are our dreams? How are we going to have the support out of those ladies? How are we going to have their trust? How are they going to rely on us and count on us when we've kept them in the dark? When we've kept them ignorant of the dealings that we have financially? Sometimes we don't have the money. But sometimes we have to say, I don't have the money. You don't have to hang yourself or run away. One person told me that his wife used to say, but you're in real estate, but we do not even have a home of ourselves. Why don't we have one of those plots that you are selling off and we can build our home? And the husband said, come on, these are very cheap plots. These are for cheap people. I'm looking forward to having a plot in one of those cool places, aristocratic places. And then the woman said, no, I'm going to insist. At least get that small place and show it to me, and then maybe I can see how I can put my resources together. Me personally, maybe I can put something around because I need the kids to be in their home. And then the man took the woman to the site and showed her that place. When he showed her that place, when the man got some financial constraints, he sold the place without telling the lady. Now, how is that lady going to support you next time? How is she going to trust you when you tell her? Women have reached a point where they do not believe anything we say, and we accuse them for not believing us. Yet we have bred and cultivated that curiosity and pessimism in them. How are we going to be able to trust them? How are they going to be able to trust us when we've not come clean? I go to meet my friend at the police, at court as surety. And I was at his wedding 3 years ago. When I go to see him at court, and I'm asking him, where's your wife? And he cannot answer me. I call the wife directly, and the wife tells me it's a long story, only to realize they've been apart for 6 months. Folks, what the fuck is going on? I get to speak to the lady, oh, excuse my French, but it will go. I don't give a rat's ass. Only to realize this lady is telling me about he does not even know if she's married to this man or if this man's real names are what he says. Because he's proven to be, I cannot find the right word but he's a ninja. He lives in thin air. He just lives in thin air. He does not exist actually. And what is causing it is the lady is saying, guys, I don't know what my wife is. And the woman could not stay with this man with a man that she does not even know. So she had to leave. So my friend, gentlemen, you want women to support you. You want women to be good to you. You want your women to be your support system. Go ahead and give them the reason why they have to be your support systems. They're not going to support you when you've just not kept them in the back seat, but rather in the boot. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great pleasure speaking to you as always. And now I'm going to be bringing you to this. I'm going to be unleashing a series of men, how men can get better, because during this time I've come to realize that, oh God, men, we are broken, we are rotten, we stink, we are pack of muck, we are strum and dunk and gunk. Oh my God, it's just too much. And I'd love to thank the lady that gave me brand new music taken off her latest album, From Ashes We Rise, and it's by a lady called Suzan Kerunen. I love this particular song, and as you can hear it in the background, it's really beautiful. Oh my God, my neighborhood has started getting noisy. But it's been a great pleasure listening to me and viewing my content. It's always great. Don't you subscribe if you don't think this is important, but if you really think it makes sense, hey, why not? Click or tap the red glaring word subscribe, and you'll be getting notifications by email or by something if I've uploaded anything brand new. Stick around. I'm Ron Alsima.